Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing another deck review, which I'm so excited about. Can we just appreciate the packaging on this? Let's just admire. This is so beautiful and very special. So I was sent this and I always feel so lucky in regards to that, but of course it is my career. I'm a tarot reader, so of course I will use these on my channel, and of course they are now a part of my collection as well. And here we go. I'm going to be doing a review on this, and I just feel really lucky. So I do want to mention that I was sent this, but I'm not sponsored to say anything, or not paid to say anything specific about this particular deck. I'm literally going to discover it with you as I open it up. Can we just talk about the packaging? It's so beautiful. We've got here a dried flower, which I'm just going to pull out, or at least try to. I think it's actually on the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those out and put them to the side. And let's open this up. Let me just grab my scissors. It's really pretty, the details, I have to say. Very well thought about. Okay, we've also got some paper here as well. Recyclable. That's not even a word, is it? Recyclable. You can recycle it. There we go. That's the better way of saying it. Or maybe recyclable is a word. Anyways, okay, so here we go. Got some bubble wrap on there as well to make sure the cards are protected. Wow. Okay, I'm actually really excited about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in the bin. I'm going to keep the bubble wrap. I always find ways to reuse that. Okay, so let's open this up. Now, I believe according to the Instagram, so if you actually want to follow her on Instagram, if you want to follow Michaela on Instagram, this is of course her deck, so you can follow her at alchemy_soul, as you can see there. And it also says that this particular deck, which is the Earth Bones Tarot 2nd edition, is going to be available for purchase soon. So you can always follow her on Instagram or keep up with the Instagram to see when, if you are interested in purchasing it, when you could purchase it. So this is a 2nd edition, right? So that tells me that there must be a 1st edition. So let's just have a look and see what's going on with that. So she does have a shop as well, which you can check out. Yeah, so she's got some really interesting things actually in her store as well. Very interesting. Yeah, so do check out her Instagram. She's also got, a store with some interesting things on there as well, as you can see. So yeah, and then this deck comes out. Let's have a look, see if we can get some information on when this deck does launch or come out. Let's have a look. Right, so purchase Earth Bones Tarot 2nd edition. So this deck costs $65 US. Now I do want to mention, I know that's really quite expensive and quite pricey, but these are individual people that are making their own decks. This is not publishers that are making the decks. When you have publishers, oftentimes they have the budget, but they also have the budget to make extremely large quantities and to be able to distribute them in ways, and so they can bring their costs down in that sense as well, and they can sort of really spread it out. When you have individuals making their own decks, it is more pricey, it is more expensive, there's a lot more that goes into it. So I just want you guys to be aware of that as well. When you see really high price decks, is that there is oftentimes a reason for that as well. Okay, so yeah, that's what we've got. So it's on her website if anyone did want to purchase it. You can see that it's $65 US, and then you've also got some images as well. So you've got some, so this is very much so the deck right here. And what other information? So this deck blends flora, fauna, life, death, and poetry in a minimalistic way. The limited colour palette of this deck combines sage green and a dusty rose pink, along with gold gilded edging and designs on the back of the cards. You guys, I love gold gilded edging. It's something that honestly makes me so happy, and also it's something that's actually quite expensive to do on tarot decks. So again, I can already see why this deck is a little bit more pricier. And the packaging, from what I can see here, looks pretty good. Like really, really good quality box. You've got some, like you can see it straight away here as well. You've got this foiling on the side as well. Okay, let me just open this deck. I am rambling. Okay. I really wanted to do an unboxing on camera. You know, sometimes logistically it's not the easiest thing to do, but here we are. Okay, so on the back it says here, take your quiet thoughts and ponder, take your intuition and your time. Sit and ask the deck your questions and find answers deep inside. Buried within the bones and flowers is a secret waiting to be told. The guidance you have been searching for is within the deck you hold. Oh my goodness, wow. That's so amazing. It's basically poetry at its finest. I think that's just so beautiful. This has a really nice, like, matte kind of velvety type of finish. I really enjoy it. I think that this is, like, in a very tactile way. It actually just feels really interesting as well. And then it's got a magnetic opening. And then, oh, you've got something here written as well. It says here, the bones rested so gently, reminding that in the end, all that will be left of us is the earth and her bones. Wow. I feel like this is like a very storytelling type of deck. And I have to say, actually, when I was speaking to Michaela as well, she is such a lovely person. And I would, you know, if you wanted to, definitely do go, you know, show her some love, show her some support. If you guys have Instagram as well, definitely recommend that. Let me just grab the cards out. Oh my gosh, wow, it's like rose gold. That is stunning. Also, let me just show you as well. Now, the box doesn't open past like here, so it is a little bit difficult to open this bit, but, you know, to be honest, I'm not really going to use the box for anything else except for storing, you know, the cards and just, you know, things like that. So this is really beautiful. Do you know what? You can also use this to, like, store other things in, like little treasures and little things that you have. So we've got some really beautiful little interesting details. Again, you've got some foiling at the bottom there as well. It's just so beautiful. It's very, very intricate and it's very well thought of. To me, this is like a very storytelling kind of a deck, and I have to say that's really intriguing, very, very mysterious. I am obsessed, like straight away obsessed with this. You guys, look at that. That is stunning. The colours, I mean, that is such a beautiful, beautiful, dusty, like pink. You've got here also this really stunning green, like it mentioned. You've got here a lovely book as well. So, ooh, the book is glossy. Wow. Okay, I'm really excited about this because this is a very, very unique deck. And so what it goes through is it does also say here that you can actually download the guidebook as well on the website. They actually have their own website, which is called earthbonestarot.com. So you can actually download that version. And it also shows you, you know, how you can take it out of your deck and then start to use it, how to shuffle, different spreads. So you've got a 3-card spread here, how to use your cards, major arcana. You've got a message from Michaela as well, right there. So then you've got here a full information page on the cards, which is stunning, and you've also got an image of the cards as well, and I love the fact that it's glossy. It just feels really nice to handle. Okay, so you've got that for each of the major arcanas, and then we go here. Let's see what happens when we get to the minors. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, the elephant. It's really beautiful actually, because you've got here, it says temperance and it says sweet grass. I really like that because it's just very unique, you know. Instead of it just saying temperance, it really resonates to like the deck and you know, the imagery, and it's just something really, really different, which is really nice. The tower, thistle, the star, lemongrass, the world, peppercorn. And then here you've got the minors, so it actually combines the 4 cards. Like you can see 4 cards here, and then so this is the aces. So what it does, I believe, is it goes in number order. Let's see. Yeah, it goes in number order. So then, you can see what, each of these aces means, and then each of the numbers, it goes through that in the deck, which is quite interesting. It's a very interesting way to put it, for it to happen. So you've got here the crystal suit. So again, the suits are quite different to traditional tarot, but I think that's what makes it really, really unique and very, very different as well. So it's a very unique deck. Is this a beginner-friendly deck? I mean, it's very simple, but I would say that, maybe this is for someone who has a little bit more of an understanding in regards to tarot and, doesn't find it too difficult, because it can get quite difficult when you start to use, different decks when you're a beginner. It can feel very overwhelming, especially with imagery and trying to get used to the words, since this, of course, does have different suits. For example, you've got the Seven of Jars and things like that. It can get very, very difficult and quite, hard to memorize everything. So for a beginner, I probably wouldn't recommend this, but this is a deck for someone that wants something really unique. If you're interested in like earth and you're interested in florals and bones and things like that, this is a beautiful deck. It's also not scary. That's the other thing I do want to mention. It's not scary. It's not, it's just really beautiful. And the cards are just so, they feel really nice to touch. They are good quality, like really, really good quality. They're very, very sturdy. And the back is absolutely stunning. I just think that this for, readings is just beautiful. It's really lovely to touch as well. And let's go through them. Actually, do you know what? I need to put that back on the top. That's that. And they're all green, as you can see here. The same kind of green, the same kind of pink on the back as well. It's beautiful. I love this deck. I love it. And it's not just because she sent this to me. This genuinely is, and I'm sure that you guys will see that. It is genuinely such a beautiful deck. It's very well thought of, and it is very, very beautiful. And I love the rose gold. It's very unique. It's very modern as well. So here we go. Here I'm just going to do a flip through. So we've got here the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. We've got here the Teacher. Some of these are hard to read for me upside down. So we've got the Lovers, we've got the Chariot, the Strength, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil. I don't think that the writing is that hard to read personally for me, but I'm also trying to read upside down, so it's a little bit more difficult. So that's why I have to kind of turn them a little bit over. The Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun. Wow, that's stunning. We've got the Judgment, or just Judgment in general, the World, the Ace of Jars, the Two of Jars, Three of Jars, we've got the 4, 5, 6, wow, the flower and all that, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, King. You got the Ace of Petals, the Two of Petals. Wow, this is so, so beautiful. Wow. We've got the 3 of Petals, 4 of Petals. That's really interesting as a concept. Very, very interesting how it's like enclosed. Wow, okay. Sorry, I'm really, the symbolism of this is starting to strike me now as well. It's something that's really very well thought out in regards to tarot, in regards to the meaning, and then also how the illustration is really showcased in regards to the message. I think that's so, so interesting. Let's just go through it actually, to be honest. Let me find the 4 of Petals. Bear with me for a second, there we go. Petal suit, so you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oh no, actually, do you know what? My mistake. Actually, it goes through each of the suits, doesn't it? So it doesn't just do like all of the, what does it? Hold on a second. Yeah, it actually goes through like 1, 2, 3, 4 and then goes on to the next one. It does it by suit. It doesn't do it by numbers, if you know what I mean. Specifically, like it doesn't go through all of the aces and then all of the 1s and all of the 2s and all of the 3s. It actually does it through the suits. So that was me just not reading properly, but I'm glad I was able to double check that. Actually, it's probably just meant to be that way, so I can check it. So number 4, holding tight to your flowers, afraid they'll get lost, but it's smothering and deadly resting under this. Hush. Wow, okay, so you can see the symbolism of the cards and the illustrations. They make so much sense, so much sense. This is very well thought out, for sure. Okay, so 5 of petals, 6 of petals, 7 of petals, 8 of petals, 9 of petals, 10 of petals, so beautiful. And then you've got here the Page of Petals, the Knight of Petals, the Queen of Petals, King of Petals, and then we go here to the Ace of Crystals. Oh my goodness, I just love the fact that she's done something so different, so unique, and it's still very, very, like, you can still understand it because of the illustrations. And I think that that is something so, so unique and so beautiful. You know, it's something that's easy to understand at the same time, especially once you learn the meanings, but even just looking at the images as well, you can get a grasp for what it could potentially mean, and then by looking at it, you know, you can gain more of an understanding. So, okay, so here we go with more of the crystal cards. Okay, 6 as well. That's, again, the symbolism in this is absolutely incredible. And the 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and then the King. We've got here the Ace of Wicks, okay, 2 of Wicks, 3 of Wicks, 4 of Wicks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and the King. Wow, I'm so excited to use this deck. It's so, so beautiful. This is such a beautiful colour as well. That's the thing. I don't have a lot of decks in this like colour combination, whether it is this sort of pink or whether it is this beautiful, beautiful green colour. I have a lot of emerald green decks, but this is absolutely stunning. And I actually, one of my favourite colours is actually emerald green as well. So yeah, I'm just absolutely so happy with this particular deck. It is absolutely stunning. It's very, very beautiful. On top of that as well, it's got this absolutely beautiful gold, rose gold edging, this gilded edging, which I haven't seen rose gold, and I haven't got any decks with rose gold on it. So this is such a unique deck. It is very different. It truly is so special, and actually I feel like it's worth, when you put into the context the quality that you're getting, the unique deck that you're getting, the packaging as well, and the fact that this is made by an independent person, you are actually, I think, getting, you know, the price is justified, in my opinion. So this is what I'm seeing as well. So yeah, absolutely incredible. So this is my review on the Earth Bones Tarot, the 2nd edition. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I can't wait to just be able to use this more and more. It's so beautiful. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Definitely do check out Michaela's information. I will leave everything in the description box below as well. And yeah, do take care, everyone. Bye!